And then we'll
Hi, everybody. We're back.
hello.
Hello. Christian, there was I feel like we just had a Festivus. We just had an airing of the grievances.
God damn it, Nick! Don't you dare bring that up again.
Hey, Nick.
Hey.
You ever put hot sauce on an egg?
No, I have not.
Oh, you gotta try it.
Dude, it's
I do
Is
that
it
all
good?
the
Yeah,
time.
you gotta try that.
Is it yummy?
Oh, yeah.
I like
now,
yummy.
what I
You don't
like
put
is
hot
the
sauce on your
over
eggs?
the over easy egg. With
Yes.
a little bit of the white, and
Little-
then a
mhm.
little bit of the yolk, and then a couple dabs of the hot sauce, and it's
Yeah.
like
Yes,
this
indeed.
just
Also,
three flavors at
With
the
some
same
toast.
time. Oh,
hard-boiled egg with some hot sauce. Mm-hmm.
I do that
yeah,
too.
absolutely,
We're
and a
about
little
to have
salt
an egg
too.
fight. I think we're about to have an egg fight.
Scrambled approach is all I can do.
There you
Oh,
go.
you're
Mhm.
sad.
Poached
I eat
is
them
fancy.
anyway.
But if you hard-boil them, you got the yolky stuff. You kind of soak up the...
If you do it for like 6 minutes instead of like 7.5 minutes,
Mhm.
then you can
Yep.
stick it to center.
If you
of the-
do like 30 minutes, you blow them up. It's nice.
then you ain't got nothing left.
That's got like some boom egg on it.
Some
I do mine in crab boil.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Chris got game.
Food talk here on Total BS podcast.
Dude, hey, look.
Chris, you're actually a genius. I'm
I'm
going to
not
start
per-
using crab boil.
I know. I was thinking the same thing.
I'm not pretending
Look,
like we're above it.
I might not know what the square root of 932 is,
I have
6.
no idea what that is.
but
either.
I can tell you
What?
that you Hefner eats fucking half a grapefruit every morning for breakfast.
Yes, you can.
So-
You are a savant, sir.
And he's still alive.
He is.
Maybe there's a connection.
Dude only eats fried chicken.
That's it. And he's still around.
Still around.
What the shit?
We talked about this on a podcast.
I think
we
we did.
had an episode about this.
I don't remember anything. You know this.
that was
Been
the
doing it for
same
long.
one about women and vibrators and hysteria.
Oh, yeah, the hysteria
And you're like,
thing, yeah.
you were like, no fucking way, and I'm like, yeah, and you're like, oh shit, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Cure for hysteria in women was
Mhm.
the orgasm.
Yeah. So Chris and I did the IGL event again.
IGL.
Second year in a row.
IGL.
Yep.
IGL.
The Independent Gaming League through their NOLA Gaming Fest at the
Absolutely.
Pontchartrain Center.
Absolutely.
It was fun.
I have to say that
Yeah.
this year was bigger and better than last year.
It was.
Slightly different configuration. I have to say things went pretty well.
I dare say you enjoyed yourself at this one at least.
I did, and I didn't have booze. Minor oversight.
Ooh.
Minor oversight.
Yeah.
We'll fix that next year.
Yeah.
We'll fix that.
I will have to say that that on the infrastructure wise, I'm glad I was there. I did have to make some cables and make some things happen. So there was a crate that
Well, but we got to watch the fighting finals. A lot of
Yes.
them. Mortal Kombat. You were into it.
I was
I was
look,
surprised
I'm
to watch you get
I'm-
into it.
I'm that guy that had played Mortal Kombat as a child,
Right.
on like Sega or Nintendo.
You watched
whatever.
the movies?
There were
The
movies?
first movie was
Yes,
amazing.
it was amazing.
I've never watched the movie.
Everything after that, however.
Dude, they're amazing.
So there I am at the IGL, and we're in our own room, and it's not even a room; it's a auditorium. Like it's a very large room, seating for about 150. Half the seats were taken, so there's about 75 people in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got the Mortal Kombat. So it's a 1v1, watching on one screen, and then I've got a big 10-foot projector kicking on the stage, and then I've got the sound system, and like you're hearing the punches and like punching you in the gut.
It's loud.
It's loud.
really
I mean,
loud.
I was just kind of getting on it because it was fun. And there's 75 people watching this.
Fight!
Yes.
You never heard this before?
No.
Never?
No.
I'm kind of going old school. This
Get
isn't quite
over
that old, but-
here.
I think I have heard of that.
Fa-chum.
What?
Babality.
So these people are going ape, and I mean these matches are going, like it's like multiple hit, blah 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 blah. Cool,
Combos is what they're
yeah,
called.
that's it.
Yeah.
And then
Combo
this other
breaker.
dude retorts, and the boom, boom,
That's
boom,
Killer
boom.
Instinct.
Yeah.
And then it's like down to like the tiniest sliver of life versus the tiniest sliver of life. Whoever just breathes on the other person is gonna fucking like, and you're just like you're in it because it's you have to be able to follow it because it's
People
you
were
kill this guy or
yelling
they
and
kill you.
Screaming.
Dude,
it was
the top of their
very, very
lungs.
cool.
The fucking dude wins, and this is early in the match. This is like 8-player thing.
You're looking at the elimination bracket.
Yeah, elimination bracket. And even in the lower, like the 8, where it was like the 4 that goes down to the 2 to the 1,
Yeah.
that was even bumping. It was just like
Sweet.
these people are going fucking ape shit, but they were. It was like really evenly matched, and you see them like switching characters.
Isn't that
and
great?
Like, oh my
Awesome.
god, it was. I even liked it.
'Cause
it's like
weird to see
either-
Chris get involved.
Either
with
this guy's gonna kill that guy, or this guy's gonna kill that guy. So that's as deep as you needed to go.
Right.
It was who's gonna live, and dude, it went fucking awesome. People are jumping up. It's intense.
man.
You know, like you see the guy getting his ass beat, and then he switches characters, and then all of a sudden, like he's beating that other dude's ass, and then like you see the strategy going in there. I was really, really, really happy with the way that went. Production value was a 10. Gameplay was a 10.
It was
it-
fun, man.
Super awesome.
Look forward to doing it again next year. Right?
Super, super awesome.
It was fun, man.
Yeah. They
Lot
have
of
good
fun.
chicken sandwiches over at the Bond Trade Center.
Chris really likes us.
Dude, they've got a chicken sandwich. That's just it's very, you know,
He
it's,
can't bring himself to try anything else.
It's very chickeny.
it's chicken. It
Yeah.
tastes
but it's
like
also
chicken.
but it's also very arena-y. We all know the
Yes.
arena food.
You
have
Yeah,
to
like
have-
the flat buns and the
Yes.
salty
Yes.
chicken.
Flat buns, no.
Flat bun.
Sean doesn't like flat buns.
Wait,
Oh,
not,
no.
Not only that is me and
He
Nick,
likes the juicy buns.
guilty pleasure.
Fluffy-
Flat buns is a lie.
Guilty
Fluffy
pleasure.
buns.
Guilty pleasure.
It's a conspiracy.
Shitty arena nachos.
Yeah.
Are the
Yeah.
best.
They're the
Mhm.
fucking best.
Shit.
I like it when the cheese is all thick.
Me too.
Yeah.
Dude,
I
there's
like-
something about Velveeta that's the jam.
Yeah.
I don't even want real cheese.
It
I
comes
want,
out. It comes out in chunks. Like
Yeah.
That's the shit, man.
And it's
I'm
that
like,
weird. It's not even like a yellow. It's like a nuclear orange.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
tint.
no, that
That's how you know it's gonna be good.
that
I
color does
can't
not
do it.
occur in
and, then,
nature.
and then the top is like the darker orange.
Yeah.
And then anything just below the top.
No,
is
that's
like
the
a
skin.
yellow-
The
that's
skin is the
skin.
good part,
The skin
yeah.
is the good part. Yeah.
I can't do it.
You
no.
know, and then the,
Whatever, man.
And then the shitty fucking jalapenos. And I'm like,
Yes.
and then those chips that you can't even find because they're so shitty.
Yeah.
But with the extra salt content, and you're like,
And they're so stale they get all stuck up in your teeth
yeah,
and stuff.
but you
yeah.
can't stop.
Oh, it's delicious.
You can't stop.
You soak them in the nuclear cheese and they become edible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all like
Yes.
Aramark food
Yeah.
that they make in a strange warehouse somewhere.
I love the ones at the bottom that are all like gelatinous
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Like, and you're
Yes. Okay.
Well, you got to dig those out with your finger.
like, yes, yes.
all right.
You use the hook finger.
There's nothing I like more than fake fucking cheese.
Oh, you know that can is like a gallon and it's $5.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Oh, $5. That's. I bet it's cheaper than that.
It's like
99
$4.63 at Sam's.
Yeah.
Nasty.
I have eyed it down.
Yeah, but they buy like a million of them, so they're
Sure,
like
yeah.
really 3 cents.
And then you drain it. It's like glug, glug, glug.
it costs you $45,
Oh,
but it costs them 3 cents.
Right.
You wake up the next day and you feel all bloated because you just ate like complete shit.
yeah. Oh, and it's
Like,
amazing because
Yeah,
you're
I
like,
know.
I earned that.
You wake up.
It's like, did I eat 25 pounds of crawfish? No, I had the arena
I had
nachos.
one
One
little
arena
tray,
nacho.
like itty bitty little 4x6 tray.
But you guys will get a 16-ounce Bud Light for $15 and be like, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't drink that. I just drink mixed drinks
Yeah, me too.
because it's.
No, I
feel
just
Still
get at the
$85.
arena. No, I just get bottled soda because like if,
Still $85.
I'm not paying for a warm flat Bud Light.
Yeah, it's
you
really
haven't
bad.
lived.
I have.
The foam that happens after you've eaten that nacho, like the perfect nacho with the perfect amount of cheese
Yeah.
at the perfect consistency
Uh-huh.
with the right amount of jalapenos,
Uh-huh.
and you go, God damn, that was amazing. And you wash it down with that flat Bud Light and the foam that creates in your mouth from all the salt from that nacho.
It's like vinegar and baking soda.
It's
like-
amazing. Yes, it touches it and you go. You just. Yeah. Oh my god! And then the burp. Dude, the
I'm
foam
pretty
is like-
sure that's like infection in white blood cells.
You know what?
It's
I
like-
think this is the first time this conversation has ever happened, and it's so necessary.
It is. It is much like the shitty arena hot dog.
Oh, the ones that taste like cleaning fluid.
Kind of,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
I've never been
It's
able to do
embalming fluid.
It's embalming
Yeah, it is.
I can't.
Never been
Shelf
able to
life
do
on
it.
those is only 415 years.
I love a good hot. I love a good hot dog, but I've never been able to do an arena hot dog.
I like the Nathansons.
I'll do a Costco dog.
Costco dog. Oh, all
Yeah.
day. Oh, like that's how do you get that price that low for a
Uh,
quality dog?
I'm
Right?
just, I'm like, is that ammonia? Okay.
I'm going to tell you guys a funny story here. So there
Ooh,
was
a funny story. I like funny stories.
so there,
we never have
a
those on
buddy
here.
of mine.
no, never.
A buddy of mine was getting married, and he got married in Jackson, Mississippi, and I was the DJ for
That's
his wedding.
hilarious.
It's fucking funny.
Jackson's funny.
Ah,
It's in Mississippi.
Ah.
And so we go out there and we get all fucking smashed at the wedding, and then we go out after to this shitty bar with a halfway shitty band, but it didn't matter because we were just there hanging out. And at some point at like 1:15 in the morning, we're fucking rocked, and then we're like fucking hungry, like hangry hungry.
Yes.
hangry.
And I look over and I see like like the light that goes zzz, 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 and
Mhm.
it says hot dogs, and it's got the rotating cage.
Yep.
With the hot dogs in it,
Though those look amazing when you're drunk, don't they?
dude. And I,
Because they're shiny.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, can I get a hot dog? And the lady like
Oh,
looks
no.
at me weird, and I'm like, you fucking like everybody else is hungry. She goes, honey, I don't think you want that hot dog. And I was like, why? She's like, that thing has been, those hot dogs have been in there for at least 3 or 4 days, marinating and cooking. And I'm like, that's going to make them taste even better.
It burned out all the germs. Let's take one.
Drunk logic.
So,
All
so,
that's left is salt.
so she comes over in the little white paper thing,
Yeah.
that all hot dogs come in, you
Yeah.
know, like, and then there was the bun, and the bun was very soft. It was like
Yeah.
a bunny bread bun. You're like, that's quality.
Yeah, that's
What?
quality. It's
Dude,
fluffy.
I looked at the
What?
hot dog, and it was like not even a hot dog anymore. It
veiny.
was jerky.
Oh,
it was a hot
yeah.
dog jerky.
What?
And I'm just, I'm hammered. Like, I would drink so much Jaeger. I don't know how I'm alive. So, and I take a bite out of this, and you want to know what? The fucking thing was amazing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How
Sure.
sick were you the next day?
No,
Because
I was
it was
I
just
was good.
crispy and salty.
No, I was vomiting my guts
Right.
up the next day. But that was because of the amount of Jaeger.
It was like
I don't know about
I
that.
was so drunk, I fell asleep in a hot tub. Straight up.
it was probably
And there
like
was good-looking
Jack,
women around me.
It was
That's
probably
how
like,
fucked up
like,
I was.
like Jack Links with mustard on it.
Right.
Oh, they were so good. They would like dehydrated.
That sounds good to me right now.
like the outside skin was more than skin now because it was so thick. And you had a little crunch to it,
Yeah.
and it was like,
Was
whew.
it juicy in the center?
That was the
Oh,
cockroaches.
not quite.
All
But
right.
it was
Because I don't even eat red meat anymore,
The-
but if
the
it's juicy in the center, then it's salvageable.
the
Mhm.
mustard, the amount of mustard I put on top helped it, and it was.
You got to tooth it a bit, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, as they say, it's like food's better the day after
Sure.
it's done. It's
That's
whatever.
not always true. I had day old
One day
Taco
I-
Bell.
Look,
Ooh.
you cannot
Oh, yeah.
redeem French fries. There's
One
no
day
way
I-
to.
French
Fine,
fries,
3 days,
potatoes in
yeah.
general are unredeemable.
Actually, I have a secret to that. If you
Uh-oh.
have day old
Ooh,
French
more-
fries, this is true. Next time you have day old French fries and you want them to taste okay, take a mug of water, a coffee mug of water, put it in the microwave with it, and heat it up. It'll taste just fine.
Okay.
That's the trick.
Just fine,
you
but
put
not
them in
as
the
good.
mug.
No, don't put them in the mug. Just put a mug in
I think
there
the
with-
idea
Oh.
being
The-
that
the water
it makes the air humid.
Reconstitutes a
Hydrates,
potato, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'll do double
doesn't dry them
fried French fries. Like I've had like the morning after.
Now
where
you
you're
know-
like,
You
all
know how
right,
much-
so I got some oil. Let's just refry them bitches.
Now you
And
know
they're-
I'm going to
they're
go
great.
pick up French fries when I leave here and go put them in the fridge. I need to
funny.
try this.
Yeah,
Try
I
that
will say
shit.
this, the sickest I ever got was being. This was in my low 20s. I made the decision. I woke up still drunk from a night of intense drinking, and I decided it would be a great idea to eat day old Taco Bell.
Oh.
I've
that
done that
was
plenty
a
of times.
Horrible idea. It was a horrible idea.
I can't imagine like
Oh
a.
my God,
You
did
just
I
didn't
get
have
sick.
enough hot sauce.
Yeah,
Maybe not.
Or you were using mild instead of the fire. You gotta put
yeah,
the
you gotta
Yeah.
fire on there.
You gotta
Or
get the endorphin
Or the
rush.
Diablo.
Yeah, it'll like numb your taste.
There
This
was
was so
fire
lo-
coming
this
out of
was-
my stomach.
This
is
was
what it
this was so long ago that Diablo did not exist.
Right, right.
Yeah.
No, Diablo was around. Diablo 2, maybe not.
What? We
Wow.
got
The
the
video game.
You,
Whoa.
oh, whoa, whoa!
sauce.
When's the last time you've eaten Taco Bell?
It's been about a year, 2. It's been a
Diablo
while.
sauce has been out.
Yeah.
You just didn't know because it's the name
I was
of the
talking
sauce.
about video games.
Yeah,
No,
I
yeah.
caught that.
Yeah, I was like, no.
I know.
Hot sauce.
I know.
Diablo is
Fist
like a
bump.
way
Fist
throwback.
bump.
Yeah, way throwback, you
Yes.
old ass.
That's right.
People
That's
say
like 91.
nerds.
Damn straight.
Like everybody didn't even have the internet.
You see,
yet
I
when
tied it back
Diablo was
around. We were
out.
talking about video games. See, I just went full circle.
It was a nice seg. Nice
Yeah.
seg.
Yeah. All right. You want to do a couple news stories and get out of here?
Yeah.
Y'all like that idea?
Well, we'll finish the IGL. IGL went great. Everybody come check it out at some point.
I always
Next
wanted
year?
to go to IGL. Y'all remind me.
Yeah, it was
All right.
fun. You'd have liked
I mean,
it.
we were there all weekend.
Is it
was
open
fun.
to the public? Or you got to get a
Yeah,
pass?
it's well, you gotta buy tickets, but it's
Oh, that's cool. I want to go.
Yeah.
it was fun.
We'll do that.
Was
shit.
Chris
like-
and I,
was
Chris
like-
and I played some retro games. We did
Dude, we did
some zombie shooter.
Time Crisis.
Was
Oh
it
my
Time
God.
Crisis?
Time Crisis. We did Time
We
Crisis.
did that one, and we did fuck. What was the other game? We did another retro game. That was it was
Teenage
like
Mutant
old.
Ninja Turtles.
Yes, that's
The
what it
arcade
was.
that
game?
was-
That was
yeah.
rad.
Wow.
Yeah.
Time
was fun.
Crisis.
Fucking
though.
awesome.
We actually got to
Lord.
play this year. The year before, last year, we didn't get to play at all.
No.
All right, I want to go with you guys next year. Remind me.
It
Let me
was
know.
fun. It was fun.
You know, maybe I want to introduce the thought process of a live music.
It might be fun.
I don't know. I don't know how that would
It
work.
could be fun.
I think gamers we could get some conspiracy theory overlap there.
Maybe I would think so.
Would you like to play
We'll talk
a
about
game?
it. We'll talk about it. There's sushi to be had and discussions to be had.
Yes.
True.
All right. Let's talk about
next subject.
So you
Yeah.
did have a plan and you're lying to us.
No, I
Fucking
didn't.
prick.
No. Well, we'll do a couple stories, then we'll get out of here. I pulled this story just for Chris. Just for Chris.
Have to
Oh,
deal with
wow.
women.
There's a porn resolution that just passed the Tennessee Senate.
fucking
Wow, how much
heard-
have I had to drink?
I've
Senate.
heard of that.
Senate.
dude.
You like, you heard
Senate.
that? My ADD just
I
went.
They
love,
got the-
I love the state of Senate.
Go to
They-
Senate,
got
Nashville
the-
Senate.
They got that sanitary.
Wait, it's from the Tennessean.
Seneschon. Let's see, a
Tennessean.
joint.
Did you create this?
Let's see if I can still read here. A joint resolution in the Tennessee General Assembly condemning pornography as, quote, public health crisis, unquote, is
Okay.
that is making men less interested in marrying passed unanimously in the Senate Monday. The non-binding resolution was sponsored by Senator May Beavers.
It always works out that way.
How does it always work out?
Always.
How does it always work
always
out?
Your
works
name
out like
just
that.
defines your
Fucking
destiny.
love it.
It was passed
Well, who
without
doesn't
any
love
discussion.
beavers?
May, apparently.
She only may beavers.
It calls for education, policy change, prevention, and research on the negative effects of pornography. Specifically, the resolution says that more millennials are exposed to porn at a younger age, up and drinking, causing eating disorders, and that quote, children and youth are exposed to pornography that oftentimes serves as their sex education and shapes their sexual templates, unquote.
Okay, so let's.
I know this is a matter
Chris
that's
is a-
clear
Chris-
and dear to your heart.
Chris is a porn advocate.
I
so
am. I would kind of think that I am, if you will.
I'll call you an expert.
an expert.
Yo, absolutely.
That's what I was going for.
Yeah,
So
Thanks to Chris, I know what JOI is.
I know. I didn't know what it
All
was
right.
before Chris educated me either.
I don't know what that is.
JOI.
Sean, do you know what that is?
No.
Okay.
Jerk off instruction.
Okay.
So as you're watching the video, she's telling you what to do.
The
She's
lady
tell-
or the fellow
Wait,
will
that-
explain.
that happens?
Oh,
Yeah. This
Did
is a
you
real
know-
thing.
Did you know about that?
So
Okay.
the chick
He's
is telling.
denying it because you're here. If you
I'm-
weren't here, he'd be like, "Yeah, I know what that is."
basically she's telling you how to stroke it, how fast to stroke it, and then she's telling you when you're gonna come. Basically, is how that works.
You've never seen this before.
No.
Okay.
No.
Never heard
And
that.
generally, it's also laced with like what's the word I'm looking for? Like
dominatrix type
insults
stuff.
kind of thing. You know,
It
like
can be.
a lot.
It's
it
not
can be.
always
I don't
that
dig
way.
that. you
See,
know.
when Chris educated me about this, I had to do my own research into this, and I
Of
had
course.
to
Of
you
course,
had
yeah.
to,
Yes.
right?
It's for the show. It's for the show. It's for the show.
so
what did you say? Wait, I wasn't listening. How fast?
so growing up,
Combing
I
the
was
hair.
growing up. I was always kind of the sexual deviant. I liked things that weren't normal. I liked choke play. I liked things of that nature. That had nothing to do with pornography or magazines or videos. That I'm completely the sexual person I am is because I like what I like, not because I was shown that this was okay. In fact, I didn't find that kind of pornography till I was in my early 20s, where I was like, oh, cool, fucking right. Like, hey, I can finally watch a video of choke play. You know? So I really don't think that it's kind of like commercials. I don't know if I'm segueing.
What,
this right.
well, here's a better question. What age were you first introduced to porn?
When
Because,
did-
because
when
that's
did
what
I-
they're talking about.
When did I see my first porn? Probably at the age of 14. I had several Playboys, which, as everybody knows, is the PG style.
That's
Only
essentially just naked people.
it's naked
Right.
women.
There's nothing really. I mean, I would,
In
as far as like
articles.
lavicious, I wouldn't say that it's
I like
lavicious
the
at
articles.
all. Yeah.
and I really didn't go. I went from that to like Penthouse, which is like PG-13.
Then you're getting kind of
No,
weird.
it's not PG. Like this is all rated R.
Yeah.
No,
Don't-
no, this is all rated
Way
X to
big
triple.
difference.
Okay, so we'll go with the X.
That's sloppy roast beef sandwich.
Yeah. So Playboy being R, and then Penthouse being X, because now you have penis and vagina penetration come.
Dear Penthouse, I never thought it would happen to me.
Oh wow, Penthouse letters.
But I didn't get into like choke play and stuff like that until, well, I got into that when I was 16, 17, 18. I didn't see it represented in pornography until I was in my early 20s, when there was more, the digital age was coming around, DVDs were out. You basically buy a porn mag, and the porn mag had a DVD in it. You know, that whole thing. So I was not shaped by pornography growing up
You did not
sexually.
grow up with the tube websites.
Correct.
Like your RedTube, your 4Tube, your Pornhub.
X
See,
and XX,
any of this stuff
Pornhub.
makes no sense to me at all.
What,
I have no
what
idea
other
what you're
tubes are you talking about?
Well,
Fallopian.
I'll give you a full list after. I'll give you a full list.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
you
I
won't.
could give you a million. So.
Okay.
Please don't.
I may or may not have introduced some of your coworkers to some of those sites too.
Oh no.
I'm a firm believer in shadow
TMI.
Lobster tube.
But
Lobster tube?
Lobster tube.
wow, you belong to that too. Nice. But that pornography did not shape me sexually from who I was. It only showed me what parts of the woman are where and gave me cranking material. I didn't learn.
Ranking.
This is material to young boys. I mean,
Yes,
it's not exactly.
You probably you had to have had a Playboy at one time that you used as a masturbatory aid.
No.
What?
What?
No.
Never?
Where the-
I swiped a Hustler once, but I tore it apart and put it in mailboxes around my neighborhood.
You did that shit. You did
Now
that shit too.
That
you
is
did that shit too.
fantastic.
That's what I love about Ben.
We used to. We
That
used
is
to.
such a
That's
Ben
why I
thing
love
to do.
you.
We used to mancock people at work the same way. We would buy like the gay porn,
Uh-huh.
and then we would cut out like the pictures of the hard penises and stuff,
Oh,
and I would actually put them in between the dollar bills, so that when somebody was getting changed, there's this big cock, like oh, Jesus. But I mean, it's hard not getting into personal things, but you know, I mean, were you a Sports Illustrated guy?
No, I never had
Not even the
subscriptions.
swimsuit.
No.
You were
Not
just you
even-
were strictly imagination.
Oh yeah, you just got to be creative.
Okay, all right. So I mean,
Somehow
that's
that
your-
explains a lot.
that's your angle. For me, I enjoyed to watch a pair of boobies. You know, it could be like, you know, Benny Hill and some chick bouncing on a trampoline, and you're like,
Oh,
fucking
Lord.
A. But everybody was different. But so where did you get your sexual wants from?
Mainly Ninja Turtles.
Okay.
April O'Neil. All right.
She was a
Dude,
hottie.
I
Or was it
fucking-
Casey Jones?
No, it was Donatello. Donatello was
totally.
the hot one.
Oh,
I gotta
yeah.
tell you, man, I saw that first Ninja Turtle movies, and Casey Jones is pretty hot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was it the hockey
She dug
mask
the
kind of
Casey
thing?
Jones.
he had long hair. What was it? It was what was the name of the guy that played Casey Jones?
I don't know, but
I
he
don't
he
remember.
wound up being on the like
It
the
kinda
CSI
reminded me of the
He
show.
guy
got all
from-
skinny and
Yeah.
weird. Yeah.
It kind of reminded me of the guy that did The Crow. What was his name?
What year was it?
Brandon Lee.
Yes, it kind of reminded me of him.
Yeah.
Stephen Amell,
but I
Chris
don't-
Evans.
I don't think that pornography shaped
Elias
me.
Koteas.
Okay.
Oh, that's like way too much information, but yeah. Anyway, go
I-
ahead.
I don't think pornography tells you what you want to like. I don't think that it works that way. It just gives you suggestions of things, and then you try it. You go, I fucking like that,
Is that
or
him?
I did.
Yeah,
like
there he is. That's him.
Yep.
that. Yeah, that's the one.
All right, but you gotta search him as Casey Jones. Look at how old he is.
He's fucking dude. That
Search-
movie came out
search
like
Elias Koteas, Casey Jones.
You
He's
know how
totally
old
juicy.
that movie is?
Shut up! He was juicy.
it reminds me of the last time that I
Look,
had,
that picture with the long hair over there,
reminds me of
This
the
right
last
here?
right there.
reminds me of the last time that I ran sound for Vanilla Ice.
Juicy.
What do you
There you go.
Look at all that juiciness.
That's like a grunge photo headshot.
Shut up! That's what I like. Look at you. God.
Oh, I love this.
He's going
This is good, I like
hungry.
Look at that one below it with the long hair. It looks all gross.
Right
Like
here?
He's been living in a sewer. No, the one next to that.
Right here?
No, the one over there.
Right
Right
here?
there. That's the one. Look at how
That's the one?
juicy.
That does it for you?
Yeah.
He looks like something out of Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah,
He's pretty.
It's
Tale
pretty.
as old as time.
But Nick, would you say that pornography had melded you into the sexual deviant you are today?
No. No.
Right. What you like is what you like. You weren't
Exactly.
forced to like.
No, it's believe me. There have been
something.
times where you are you as an individual. Why am I saying you? Where I am as an individual, like you're searching around, you stumble upon something that maybe you didn't necessarily like before,
No.
and
Well, as
I was
to
like,
say-
I didn't mean to watch
as to say-
watch tranny porn, but you know what?
As
Shart porn, or
But I'm saying, like, it's not my thing. Like, I don't like it now because I didn't like it before. It's just like, no, not my thing. And then
So-
just, like, put that aside and you go to something else.
So would you? Well, at that point, if porn is shaping young minds, then the Karma Sutra is shaping young minds because you're looking at positions you wouldn't normally have seen, and you go, "I want to try that," and then you go, "That was fucking awesome," or "That was fucking terrible. Let's not do the triple helicopter again." You know, I
wait.
think I
wait.
the double pile
ask.
driver is my,
Don't
fa-
ask.
my,
sounds
my
Don't
favorite.
ask.
cool. Is that like the triple Indy?
Like the triple Indy,
Okay.
but the landing is different.
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, the thought process is you like what you like. I don't like Sprite because there's a fucking commercial that says it quenches thirst. It does not. Okay? It does go well with bourbon, but other than that, that's it. I don't think that television is melding me as much as maybe I'm part of the problem.
So what you're
I don't
saying
know.
then is that, like, of all things this person picked to say that is shaping the minds of youth and other people specifically, is that they narrowed in on one thing as opposed to everything.
Look, every
So, like,
you
you're
go.
saying, like, commercials are just
There's
as
your man.
influential.
well, look,
There's
but
your
look,
man.
Well, not with a silly mask.
I kind
But
of like it
look,
with the mask.
but-
That's kind of funny.
but
I don't know why. It adds
We
flavor
still,
to it.
why are we still
what
fixating
you
on
say-
Casey
wait,
Jones?
I don't
So
know.
what
You
you're
had such a
saying-
strong reaction
Maybe
to
you
it. I
never
felt the
thought
need
you
to-
liked this Casey
So-
Jones mask, but now you
no.
find it
So-
secretly sensual.
Yeah.
So Nick likes mask play.
dude, mass play's awesome.
Nick likes peeing. Nick really has to pee, actually.
Look, so the thought process for me is that porn goes through. It's
keep going? I'll
It's
be
a
right back.
circle. It's everywhere. So yes, you have your rape play porn, but you also have your sensual porn. That like there's a million different styles in there, and just because you're trying to be a manly man, hey, look, do I like anal? Cool, yeah. Sometimes it's awesome. Sometimes the girl I'm with isn't about it, so I'm not about it. I'm not pushing that there's any type of porn that's being like, now I need to go out and rape women because that's what I just saw was rape play. No, it was your desire to try it with a female that you were not, into enough, or she wasn't into you enough, or were not comfortable with it. Look, you take it as far as you want. Just because you play the gun shooting games and the 1v1s and the first person shooters doesn't make you one of the dudes that does Columbine.
So you're saying that this legislator's selection of porn was relatively arbitrary.
I think that what they were doing was being like, watch this rape play porn. This is giving our teens and everybody else a false advertisement about what sex is really. Now, which I
But that was also part of the deal too. They were saying that it should also include sexual education, which is
hey, look, you know what? I learned about the vagina from hands-on experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, boom. I was like,
self-educated. Self-taught.
I was pretty bad at sex for about the first 3 times, and then I was fucking great because I'm like, the magical clit. Oh, I found this thing. Ha ha. And then after that, it didn't take me long. And then it was like, okay, now I'm going to understand G-spot stimulation. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to educate myself because that's what's out there. I'm going to use this as a tool to go, wow, I can now make this girl squirt. Awesome.
What? Well,
Okay, so wait, how do you feel about Ninja Turtles?
I think that they're
we
great.
just want to talk about April O'Neil. We need to pull up some April O'Neil pictures on that.
The cartoon though.
Hey.
It can't be any other version.
Wait, you don't think April O'Neil from the movie was hot?
Oh, she was hot. She was okay.
Pull up
the
some
cartoon.
April O'Neil.
The cartoon
Which-
was she was
which movie
fucking
now?
drop dead gorgeous.
April O'Neil.
Yeah,
Just
but
like-
that's cartoon. I mean,
just
anybody
like
can be
Jessica,
anything on a
just like
cartoon.
Jessica Rabbit, hottest woman on the planet.
I actually never understood like people are actually like into cartoon characters. Like I
me
never.
too.
That's
I,
weird.
People
I
have
can't believe that was actually
I
a
am
thing.
I am the biggest
That is a
fan.
weird
I'm
thing.
the biggest
Yeah.
fan of Jessica Rabbit. Ever.
It's weird.
She's
We went to an
fucking
anime
gorgeous.
con once, and we were gonna go check it out just out of curiosity, and we couldn't do it because the line was too fucking long.
Yeah, for the anime character.
You know, the Google image search.
the,
I don't think
what you
I don't
call
think
it?
this is from the movie. I think these are cosplay pictures.
Those aren't even like a good representation. Oh, that April O'Neil looks good. What with the boobs?
They all have boobs.
Which one? They've all got them.
Yeah, but
You know-
in the movie,
wait, you know
she
why?
didn't have that big of boobs.
You know why she's hot? She looks like she's modeled after the Scooby Doo character.
Velma?
Daphne.
Velma.
Oh yeah,
Is it Velma
sorry.
or Daphne?
Velma was the
There's
glasses
Velma.
chick.
Daphne was the prim
Blonde?
and proper.
I just don't
Okay.
know about that
Velma
yellow
was-
jumpsuit.
Velma was the
weird.
nerdy.
The redhead with the glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's my
But I
glasses?
found in later
It's
years
almost
that
like
guys
they
are just
melded
as
the
attracted
two
to
with
Velma
great
as they
hair.
are
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Daphne. I always thought
Absolutely no. I was totally a Velma guy. I had no interest in Daphne at all.
Yeah,
Well, it's
same
Marianne versus Ginger. I mean,
This is
true.
true. Yeah, it's
I was always a Ginger.
What?
brains
Marianne
versus.
versus Ginger.
Always
Yeah.
about the redhead.
Gilligan's Island.
Oh,
But if anybody that thinks that Ginger wasn't friggin' smart as shit,
She was like Marilyn Monroe.
yeah, but
secretly
she
brilliant.
was like, yeah, brilliant.
I didn't watch any Gilligan's Island. I have no idea.
What's
What?
wrong with you?
Oh my
I have-
God!
I haven't
is
watched
wrong
a single
with you?
episode.
Yet again, we're stuck in a room with this man.
Yeah, I
This
know,
is a-
right?
That's also kind of an old show.
You never went to the Merry Bar back in the day where they would reenact that, where someone
No.
brought that up, they would squirt everybody and then
Never
play
did.
the music and
No.
yeah.
All
I've
I'm
never seen a single
saying
episode.
is I wouldn't mind being trapped on an island with the professor. That's
Oh,
all
yeah.
I'm saying.
The
Just
professor?
saying.
To say a lot of women like that,
Yep,
Professor.
He
Yeah.
was hot.
Yeah.
Like kind of a classic kind of guy. He had the khakis, the
He was the only real
Little salt and pepper going
eligible
on
Right,
there.
right.
Yeah.
good haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of fit, but not too fit.
Right,
like
right.
yeah.
And you know what the best thing about see, and this is what you guys don't know about girls. The best thing about the professor is he was so cool. He was never into any of those girls. He would
Yeah.
like give them the brush. You know,
Right.
they'd be like, "Hey, professor," and he'd be like, "Oh yes, I'm working on a new experiment right now." Dude, that's the hottest thing ever. It's like totally ignoring
It
you.
really is.
So now you got to work harder. See, you guys don't know how to play hard to get. The professor knew how to play hard to get.
Playing hard to get is super easy.
That's not how it works.
Dude, that's bartender 101 is playing hard to get, and you
Mm.
get them every time.
There you go.
So what the shit's some.
But
Okay.
back to it, Nick, what you missed is that I don't think pornography shaped your sex life.
I don't think so.
Oh.
No, if anything, it gave me an unrealistic expectation, which I realized, like, oh, this is stupid. Like, this can't possibly work in a real setting. In some
Sometimes
aspects.
look,
Don't say that. Don't tell it to him.
Look, there's some positions that are unrealistic. Why? Because I don't have a 10-inch dick, and if I did, I could do that position, but I just don't have the length to go. She's bent like a pretzel, and I need an extra like 3 inches to really make that happen.
Yeah.
But
But I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it necessarily. Like
But
I don't
has
consider
it-
myself a pervert. I
has
don't
it
consider myself
given you ideas on different positions to try?
No.
Well,
Not
then
really.
where would you get your ideas from different positions to try?
My own creative mind.
Ninja Turtles.
Wow.
Ninja Turtles.
So
April
according,
O'Neil.
so acco-
Casey
Always goes
Jones
back
and
to
April
Donatello.
O'Neil.
you mean
I'm
there's
pretty sure
He's a
there's,
smart one.
you mean
there's
there,
porn of that somewhere. I'm sure.
you mean there's more positions other than missionary, cowgirl, and doggy?
Sure.
No idea.
Maybe there are. I don't know.
You had mentioned something about a triple helicopter. I'm gonna go with that.
Dude, that shit's fucking fun. Melissa, I mean, y'all are a little bit older than we are. You know, Sean, what is your thought process on pornography growing up?
I thought it was all silly.
I'll tell you this: is it all right? And I don't ever talk about
Like,
stuff
it
like
was
this.
more.
but
It was more of a comedy for me.
Okay.
yeah, but as a girl, like dating young, you knew the guys that watched it and the guys that didn't, because they thought if you came over to their house, then everything was supposed to happen a certain way, and you're like, oh.
Oh, you talking about like the acting was like a.
Right,
Oh,
and they're
Jesus
like, well, you're
I
Christ.
came
supposed to
over
come
and brought a pizza.
Yeah,
You know, like-
exactly. And then all of a sudden, it's like there's this order of things. And you're
I'm
like,
here to fix the cable.
like, I came over to watch the Ninja Turtles movie. I don't know what's going on.
Oh,
So
it's all
so
coming together.
so Netflix and chill actually happened back in those days.
Yeah, but it wasn't Netflix. But it's like, but you could tell the guys that didn't because they're like, hey, let's watch a movie, and the other guys were like, they expected like seriously, like there was an order. There was a certain order, and you knew you're like, oh yeah, man, you watching movies, dude. Just chain it. What the, I gotta go. Because this is not what's happening.
Yeah.
I really seriously came over to watch a movie, and you think that there's an order to things that are supposed to start to happen.
Back then it was Blockbuster and Booty.
Yes, it was.
Oh, what
Yes,
was
it
the name of those movies? It's like Silk Stockings or whatever it was, right? Exactly. Or the Red Shoe Diaries. Like,
the-
come on.
It's the Mr. Video Vixen.
But
This
so
is
that's
Video
as
Vixens.
far as I'm really going to talk about it. But yeah, as far as being like a young girl, or a youngish girl dating, it's like you kind of knew. You're like,
Did you think? Had you ever watched a pornography at that point?
no,
Okay.
no, I was such a good girl.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, I was like very, very
So
very
like
square.
like to see the, the thought process there.
Nick's
'Cause
also a good girl.
I'm a very good girl.
Mm-hmm.
very
Yes.
good girl.
Well,
Yes.
I think that all sexual, endeavors that you have include both people, both parties. You have to know each other well enough, and you have to not pass any boundaries. Maybe I'm respectful like that, and maybe that's weird. I don't know, but
But also,
Yeah, you're really
like,
stepping on a
like
limb there.
I was really into like later romantic poets and
There you
like
go.
kind of like
Got that
this
John Donne,
gothic-
some
Exact-
Keats.
Yeah.
Exactly.
so 50 Shades of Grey
so
might have
you
been
knew,
here.
okay, or even like Lord Byron, which you knew was like he was like kind of like a Don Juan, right? Or
Right.
Don Juan, and so anyway, so you knew that like there was this like it was like there was like supposed to be this kind of like flowery seduction type thing that happened
Sure.
over a course of time, and then you
Correct.
realize when you date like 80s metal dudes
Right.
that they don't think like that. But me, I was like, oh, you're gonna read me some poetry and bring me some wine and cheese.
Now,
and
fuck all that. Have you ever watched porn at double speed with Benny Hill music in the background?
Absolutely.
That's the best.
no, but I mean, to me, it's like that's was my world was kind of like this
But
very overly romantic.
I'm not
world.
saying, and I was extremely romantic with women. Being definitively honest, that's just the way I am. But pornography. Absolutely, I think pornography, is a great release. It gives you something to think about. Maybe it gives you some pointers on some things. But you need to be with a person that you can respect, and they would understand that, hey, look, I saw this. What do you think? And she'd be like, fuck no. I'd be like, all right, I ain't doing that. Cool.
We had a good discussion today from Professor
Yeah.
Chris on the virtues of pornography.
Virtues of pornography. Look, kids.
I think you're outnumbered in this room, though.
Here's the thought process. You see something you like, you go out and do it. You watch the internet and you go, oh, that new jet boarding thing where they're like fucking on the two jets in the water and they're like, psh,
Oh yeah,
go out and try it.
What?
yeah. No, I'm good.
Also,
I never understood when sex got boring. Like, why do I have to spice it up?
Oh my god.
Why do I have to? It's
Right,
fun.
exactly.
Like, it's
Wait,
fun.
I'm okay. Let me just hold on. for,
Yeah,
for-
I think
for
we're all like maybe really vanilla in this room, but
fucking.
you. Chris.
let me just
Hey, let's
let
say-
me
Captain Habanero sauce.
let me
over here
let,
has
let me
something to say.
let me point out.
Captain Habanero.
Let me point out the facts. And
Oh, no.
anybody, and,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
and anybody who denies these facts they're obviously lying, or they're in the 1 or 2% of people in relationships.
I can't wait to hear this.
We must be
Is
the 1 or
that-
2%.
Is that once you've been in a relationship for a very long time, the sex drops off to not none, but not nearly as much as when you began the relationship. Fact. There's nothing against that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Because you
It's
have
normal.
82 jobs
I know, and you have kids, and
and
you have
3
this.
hours to sleep at night.
I understand. I'm king of that. Whatever happened to the fucking 3-minute unenthusiastic handy? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh my god.
you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, just fucking touch it. Just fucking touch it. Just I don't care.
There's a band name, Unenthusiastic Handy.
I will fucking take that all day. But the thought process is, hey, how about, we have sex a little bit more, and then I can be more vanilla. Or if I'm going to get it once a fucking month.
This isn't personal at all,
That's
by the
cool.
way.
No, this
Dude.
is
No.
I'm asking for a friend.
That's
We're
a
not-
lot. You're making me tired just talking about it.
Yeah. If you're going to get it once a month and you're like, well, I want it to last more than 15 minutes. I want it to be like a thing. And you want to, you need to do that more.
So,
You need to
like-
express
like-
yourself.
like scented oils and candles and whatnot.
I'll do that all fucking
Okay,
day.
all right.
Himalayan salt lamps.
Himalayan salt lamps.
Oh, it's the don't
This
tell,
air is too ionized.
don't tell me you love me. Show me you love me. Or you need to be more romantic. I I got a clean house.
Where is this conversation going, by the way? I,
I
completely missed that. I
Himalayan
I think this podcast has just developed into Chris's cry for help.
What?
This is,
Well,
this is where you've gone.
I just want to know: is that okay? Is vanilla sex going to
Chris
happen?
for you on Tinder.
Well, here's the thing, though, is that like I like vanilla. Like vanilla ice cream is not plain. It is vanilla.
I love vanilla. ice cream.
vanilla.
It's my
too.
favorite. I've been adding a little bit of peanut butter. to
No,
it.
don't do that. Vanilla is
You're
delicious.
fucking it up now by adding peanut butter. Vanilla's perfect the way it is. It's vanilla form.
You can't honestly tell me that you have not enjoyed the random, awesome. Where the fuck did that come from? Sex? Where you're like,
Oh,
okay.
Which is
That's
all
the
of it.
best
which
kind.
which happens? Which
I thought
happens
we were gonna
never?
start talking about Ben and Jerry's.
I'd say, hold on, wait.
Like, what? This has cookie chunks.
But
You
at some
need to get tested, buddy.
but at
You go to
yeah,
the
that's
clinic.
fucking
Avoid
like
Cherry Garcia.
yeah. Oh,
Oh.
I had to take a pill for like 2 weeks after that.
Holy shit.
But having the vanilla sex is fine. There's nothing wrong with the vanilla sex. But adding some fucking
There's a but.
sprinkles
There's always a butt involved.
and a little chocolate. Speaking of butt,
Mhm.
in that.
Lots of butts.
What if you feel like a chunky monkey?
Dude,
That was a Beastie Boys song, wasn't it?
No, that was Brass Monkey.
Bah.
No, Chunky Monkey is
Wow,
delicious.
how
They
far
got
off are you on
walnuts
that?
and
Yeah, I can't eat walnuts, but there's nothing wrong with having some good non-vanilla sex.
oh yeah, I'm down with that.
Yeah.
I feel like we need some like mood music because this has really turned into a Chris cry for help here.
I thought that's what Benny Hill was for.
Oh yeah, you know what? You're right.
That is mood music.
Maybe
No.
we need to hear the.
No, I was going for like
What were you going for?
but
Some Kenny G kind of.
You want some
what-
Kenny G?
yeah, I was like
Now, what
going
if
for the
you-
more
now, what if you
romantic.
take Benny Hill and you cut it down to half speed? Then what happens?
Oh.
Oh, dear, that's depressing.
I don't know. Hold on, I'm setting the theme. We're intervening here. We're intervening here. Hold on. This
I was
is
gonna
this
go
is for
for,
Chris. This is for Chris.
I was gonna go ordinary love or something like that. This is no ordinary love. Ordinary love.
A Sade fan.
I think we need to
Sade.
shut the computer down if we're down to playing Kenny G here. I think.
Look, simple fact of the matter is if you wine and dine your lady, you're at that nice.
You expect something.
You might get an
You expect
unenthusiastic.
something.
You might get
Okay, this is the female thought process.
Yeah, exactly. If you wine and dine me, we're gonna go Dutch because you expect something. In
Wait,
fact,
that's
I'm gonna take my own car and I'm gonna meet you at the restaurant.
Are we talking? Wait, Dutch? Like
But we
Dutch-
live in the
what-
same house.
What? Like a like?
It doesn't matter.
Are we talking like a Dutch
Wait.
rudder?
No, double Dutch shredder.
I can't hear what Sean's playing. What is it?
Oh, he slowed it down. that is maniacal.
That's
yeah.
brilliant.
Which is exactly how every girl feels
I was
out on
gonna
a
go,
date.
hey,
She's like,
daddy. Hey.
Listen to some idiot dwell on like, yeah, okay, you know.
I'm bringing my own car and mace.
But if I wine and
It's
dine,
gotta be. It's
what
gotta
if
be awesome to be a guy. I'm just saying.
it's fucking
Compared
cool,
to you know,
bro.
like I would never want to be a chick. No offense, Melissa. I just don't want
It's
like
awful.
the bullshit that you
It's
have to
awful.
deal with would just drive me crazy.
It's awful.
yeah, but then in the end, it turns back around, and then you're stuck.
Oh my god.
As what?
A man
Why?
running for his life. trying
What?
to feed a family. That's right, folks. Think about how the roles reverse later in life when you were chasing after her
This guy's so
and you finally got her.
Who knew this would go down this road, Nick?
But in the end,
about to murder someone.
she actually got you. Because now she takes your paychecks, watches soap operas, and stop doing the dishes. What the fuck? Yeah. Well, you know, there is hope for you guys out there anyway.
Is there? I don't know.
For $19.99 a month, I am going to get you on the no marriage plan.
Holy Holy shit.
I'm gonna save you a ton in divorce attorneys.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, fellas. We're here for you.
Oh,
Oh my god.
I got a tear. Hold on.
But but pornography doesn't make you who you are.
I like how you're trying to tie it back. Just come back to me.
You've already gone too far.
You know, I had another story
I
queued
think-
up. We're
I
not
think-
going to do that one.
No,
We're just
we're
going to
not
leave it.
I think Senator Beaver's point has been made.
Yeah. Holy shit. I think it's time for plugs. Jesus Christ.
Hair plugs, yes.
Yeah. Holy shit. All right, Chris, you got any gigs coming up?
The 2-minute cage coming up.
Yes.
Ooh. Are you working us out for that gig?
I don't know yet. It's 14th. I have to look at my
We're
schedule.
hiring for anybody that wants to do it for free.
I think
So we
Tony's-
can have a free
I think-
show.
I think Tony's handling that.
Yes.
Tony's
Alright.
handling that.
Other things. Farewell
like
to
the Tony. Tony's a
Farewell
nice
to
guy.
Fear. New EP coming out.
That's
end
right.
of this
I forgot about
month.
that. Yes, our
Oh.
our friends Jeremy and Jimmy. We support them.
Oh my god, it's gonna be a wild ride. This album is insanely good.
Yes.
Well, at least 3 of the songs I like.
Yeah.
But that's whatever. I have to
Be
listen
nice
to.
to the
I
guys.
have to listen so much to their music that you just, ugh, you know.
We support those guys.
No, their music's fantastic.
we-
but
we-
if you have to
yeah,
listen
we've
to
been
the
friends
same
with them for
song
a long
like
time.
over and over and over, you're like, ugh.
Yeah.
Fantastic stuff. This new album's killer. Touring probably October, November, December, January, February. Should be insane. Should be a really fantastic show. So check those guys out. They have a lyric video that leaked.
Yeah, leaked.
No, it did. Like,
Mm-hmm.
well, no, the song leaked and then somebody created it. I'm like, who the fuck did that? Like, who took time out to like make a vid? You know what I'm saying? Like, weird, real weird. How these people get the music and they're from like China. Although their market in Europe is really good, and I'm like, why don't we just go? But Farewell to Fear coming out with a new album. Past that, just taking over the world by uplighting and downlighting from Audio Entertainment.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, Melissa.
We got a show on, let's see, next Saturday. We're going to be playing at Phil Brady's in Baton Rouge.
Oh,
Ooh,
shit.
Phil,
Yeah.
super cool cat.
Then April 14th, we will be playing at Twist of Lime with a band from Austin called The Schisms.
Triumphant return.
Local heroes Fly Molo, DJ Mange Voorhees.
I can't wait
Yep.
for that too.
I'm going to be there.
And
I
it's
think
going to
Chris
be
is
my
going to be there.
birthday party.
I'm going to be there.
Very
You going to be
nice.
there, Ben?
I'm gonna give it a shot.
I think
Good
I'm gonna be
deal.
there.
Are we drinking vodka waters? What are we drinking that night?
Ooh. No, we're
April-
drinking
I don't know.
rum, probably.
Okay.
April 8th, I will be playing with 11 Blade.
Nice.
at
11
Twist.
Blade, yes.
And April 15th, I will be playing with Jack Locke at, I think, Babylon.
Nice. So you're
Ron?
actually playing bass with Jack Locke?
Yes.
He gets different people to play with him for different shows.
Nice.
So that particular show.
That flavor should be interesting.
Well, that particular show, Brian will be on drums, so that'll be the first
Wow.
time that Brian and I play together.
Boy, y'all are
since-
going to be
Since
way
House
more.
of Ghosts.
Y'all going to be
House of
way
Ghosts,
poppy on
yeah.
that, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
That
You're
epic
going to
House of
fucking
Ghost
speed
show.
that up and be like,
Right.
bling.
That
So,
epic House of Goat show, by the way.
And Jack
Speaking
Locke,
of
who's got.
leaking-
Which
Speaking of
that was where it happened. Was actually Babylon. So yeah, that was the last time. him and I-
Speaking
Yes,
of
it
leaking
was.
online, I saw the Epic last show on
Oh, yeah. Which
the.
one? The
I-
Metallica one?
It might have been the Mario Brothers one.
No.
That wasn't the last
That
one.
wasn't the
Well,
last one?
technically, that
No.
was the last time y'all played an actual song.
No,
No,
they
that
played
show at
actual-
Babylon.
No.
Yeah.
You paid. Remember, you
Wait,
paid
no,
them $1
I
to
paid
play.
them $1 to play
The official-
Rape Band like 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
No, okay, maybe it was the Metallica one. It's just
The
the
official
the
last-
opening riff of.
I paid
Yeah,
63 cents
yeah.
to hear it
Metallica, yeah,
after they
Sandman.
played it, and then I
Yeah.
paid another $1 for them to play it again.
That was the official first last show.
First
And
last
then
show, okay.
The
'Cause-
Babylon thing was our
Right.
official farewell to the scene.
Because you
and-
dumbasses couldn't figure out who played what. I think that was
Right.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Exactly. We swapped
Yeah.
up instruments.
Still brilliance.
Yes.
Absolute fucking
Legendary.
brilliance.
We missed that band a lot, man.
The only other brilliant thing I could think of was me not playing that last show, which would possibly could have topped
But
that.
you didn't
I
do it, so
I
that's
couldn't.
over. All right. Anyway, Ben, picklesandhotsauce.com, right? Wait, hold on. Wait. We need a bed for this. There we go. Pickles and hot sauce.
Give it to us.
.com.
Go check out Pickles and Hot Sauce.
Yes. Webcomic is
Just straight to the point. You were in
Oh,
and
yeah.
out. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
What
as
the
far
hell
as
song
me,
is that?
unfortunately, I don't have some random Kenny G. I don't know. Some
This is from his
friggin- I
personal
don't-
library.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just queuing some random song.
Got iTunes pulled up on there.
Yeah. Twitter.com/. I'm on the
Plugged into your
Instagrams.
phone and you're in iTunes.
I'm on the Instagrams.
What?
Okay.
Nick Makes Noise on Instagram. That's where
Ah.
I'm at on Instagram. I don't have a whole lot of followers. I haven't really figured out the Instagram yet.
It's
There's not a whole lot going on the Instagram that I,
I
can
prefer it
figure out.
to other things.
Yep. It gets
trying
pretty
to
weird
figure
on
it
there.
Can you? Is there nudity on that? Or is
I haven't seen
is
it. I don't think
just-
they allow it.
Is it Twitter does nudity?
I think Twitter doesn't mind it.
don't know.
Instagram, I think, will
don't do
shut you
Twitter
down.
At all. I have a Twitter account, but I don't do it. But yeah, Instagram you can't have.
Oh god, it's
Like
PG.
I think Pinterest and all that stuff you can do whatever you want,
Maybe.
and Reddit and all
There's
that
just
crap.
too many. I
like
don't
Reddit.
even know-
I am on Reddit.
I don't even know what that is.
I was on Reddit until they started adding me to these random groups I didn't want to be added to, and it was weird, and I get
Reddit
freaked out.
somehow managed to get too weird even for me.
yeah, I know.
I like Reddit. All that yummy karma. I like Reddit. Anyway, all right, that's it. All right.
So it's called Reddit and it's a picture thing?
Yep.
Yes.
does
No.
that work?
That's not a picture thing. It's text stuff.
Yeah, it is. It's all pictures.
It has some
No
pictures
text.
too, but
Or is it
where the hell
pictures
did we
of
get-
text?
I don't know. Here's what I do know. I can't find our outro music, so I guess we're just gonna kill it right there.
Bye.
God.
All right,
Video.
fuck out. Bye, everybody.
Bye.